The 13-day long war in 1971 ended with India's victory. 93,000 Pakistani troops surrendered to the Indian army, but not all Pakistani soldiers were aware of their surrender. Several Pakistani soldiers were posted at the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's residence in Dhanmondi. They were holding the family of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman hostage. Those held hostage in Dhanmondi included Sheikh Hasina. Reportedly, the Pakistani soldiers had orders to wipe the family out. However, those orders were never carried out through all because of the immense bravery and daring of one Indian soldier, Colonel Ashok Tara. He's in fact with us as well. Colonel Ashok Tara, thank you for speaking with us. What do you remember of that day? If we talk about the last minutes of the war, when Pakistan was about to surrender and India was, leading this war, what are your memories of that day? And of course, you were, immensely helpful in making sure that Mujibur Rahman and his family were not executed. What can you tell us about that day, sir?
Before I come to your point, I would like to say that I'm involved with Liberation War from March 71 till the war over liberation was done, and till January 24, where I got the opportunity and honor to meet Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. When I say I involved physically. Before war, all military and Mukti actions, as well as the major battle Ganga Sagar, where I got the Veer Chakra, and after that proceeding through Meghna River and reaching to Dhaka on 15-16 night. In between, as I say, physical involvement, I trained Mukti I went with Mukti inside. Then later on to Agartala. I gone through a skirmish at the border where I made the Pakistanis to display a white flag because I brought heavy fire and side raids on them, and they wanted to peace. Therefore, they showed white flag. And later on, very major battle. They fought before war at Dhalai Tea Garden. Also, I took very active part and kept the factory of the area where heavy casualty on both sides. They are officers and Johns. Now, 3rd December, we attacked the battle Ganga Sagar railway station, which is opposite to Agartala, about 5 kilometers inside. It was a surprise attack, as you can say, to some extent, suicidal attack along single file along the railway line. We attacked it, and when first bunker, when I met, they opened fire, and one of my JCO was injured. I lied down. I took out the mortar cocktail, the normal language, the patrol bomb, and threw on the bunker. Bunker got fired. Then I locked the hand grenade inside bunker, and bunker just blew out. But 2 Pakistani were still firing MMG, injured one. I crawled, pulled the MMG, and when they ran, my Chinese, the fired and killed. And left side, the other company, Bravo company, which was led by the Major Opikoli, but led by Lance like Albertica, who cleared the MMG, though he got wounded, very serious wounded. However, he crawled and destroyed the MMG of Pakistani, which stopped our attack on that feature. And he got wounded and died, martyred, and got PVC. And I got VRC in this battle, and then moved ahead. And then, as you know, everywhere the Indian Army started advancing. We advanced across from Meghna River, and on the 15th night, I was told to capture Dhaka airport. 15-16 night, with my company, attacked the Dhaka airport, though it was not much resistance. However, we inflicted some casualty on them and captured the 3 people and tried to capture it. But 16th morning, it was, the Dhaka airport was captured. 16th afternoon, at 4 o'clock, the Pakistani army surrendered to Indian army and to the Bangladesh army. I was told on 17th morning to secure the Dhaka airport so that a lot of VIP coming to visit the liberated Bangladesh. At that time, at 0900 hours, one Muktiwani Yoda, aide of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, he came and told my CEO that the family of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is under the captivity of Pakistanis and they would be killed any time, because a day before they tried to kill them, but however, they were not successful in that. But as the Pakistanis surrendered, so my CEO also took it in a normal way. He said it won't be that much serious. Then when I was told, I also took it in a normal way, took two Jawans, and with a guide, I moved toward Dhanmondi where they were arrested. When I reached short of the, about 100 yards short of the house, there was a big crowd. There were BBC media, Indian media, Bangladesh media, as well local Muktiwani and local people were there. They stopped me. They said, don't go. And they fired. They said, just a few minutes back, they fired on this crowd. And just before that, the one lady doctor who was working, also a reporter, when moved toward the house, they fired and killed her. And they showed me that car with the bullets and the dead body of the lady doctor. Now, I had two persons I could not attack. The most important was, it's not the capturing of that, but the life, the safety of the life of the family. Therefore, before that I served in 9 Para Commando and 2 Para also, that determination was there. I decided, as Pakistan was surrender, I made them with my guts and wits to surrender so that the family is safe. And if I ask my senior officer, number of questions will be asked, and if they agree and the army comes, it will take hell of a time. Therefore, I gave my weapon to my Jawans. I told them stay there and move ahead without weapon towards the house. When I stopped there the car, I told them in Hindi, go ahead, that there was no response. Then after some time, I spoke in English, is there anybody? There was no response. I moved slowly. When I reached near the gate of the house was very small, 3-bedroom, single story. They had a bunker on the top with the LMG, the bunker on the gate, the sentry with a rifle, and 2 bunkers behind. There were approximately 10 to 12 chaps. I told them that I had come with uniform without weapon to tell that the Pakistani has surrendered, but they did not agree. And I repeatedly, still they don't agree, and they use all the languages, the Punjabi abusive languages, and even so that Indian army is not that strong, we can defeat them and we'll finish them, and what not. They used all type of words. But when I was going on this talk, there one Indian helicopter flew over us, and I immediately said, look at that, the helicopter. Have you ever seen the Indian helicopter over Dhaka? It means the Indian army has come in Dhaka, and I am in uniform, without weapon, cross over Dhaka, I come to you. It's not that enough to say that the Pakistani has surrendered. But however, they did not agree. To create a fear, they fired one round over me on the public and told me that if you don't go back, we'll fire at you and kill you. I stood there and I said, okay, you kill me, but don't forget that the Muktiwani Indian army will come and kill all of you, and you won't be knowing that what will happen to your dead body. Like this, they kept on, they told the other sentries to load the weapons. The weapons were loaded. I stood there, opened the gate, just enter. The bayonet of the rifle of the sentry was a gate, but touching my body. He brought that bayonet rifle close to my body, touching my body. And he was shivering because he never saw the Indian army officer so close to him. However, without making a bold action, I just pushed the rifle away from my body. But I was talking to the commander, and he said he was a little cooled down than what he was initially talking. Then he said he would like to speak to his seniors. In that time, there was a voice came from inside the house. That voice was Mrs. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the wife of Mujibur, Sheikh Hasina ji, her younger sister, brother, others. They said that don't believe them. They are criminals. They could do anything. They just they can fire and kill. And without looking at them, I just with the index head, yes, hold on, without saying, by action, but kept my eyes on that commander because I didn't want to give any chance to him to just change his mind, and told him, don't delay, your family is waiting in Pakistan, and if you don't dare, we'll kill you and not there. And I kept enforcing them again and again. And then at the last I said again that if you don't surrender, your family, and to put the pressure on them, and psychologically I said, your children, your wife, your parents, they're still waiting. And
Right,
not
sir.
only they'll not see you, they will not even see a dead body of yours. And they somehow agreed. But I knew the weapons are loaded. I told them, leave the weapons and come down. When they came down, I opened the house, the door of the house, and Mrs. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, she opened the door, came and embraced me and said, the God has sent to you to save us, and you are my son. And with Sheikh Mujibur Hasina ji there, she also say, if there's sympathy like a brother, sister, and the other family member. During that time, which I like to say, that Mr. Khoka, who was aide of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the cousin of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and also freedom fighter, he was there, he brought the Bangladesh flag and handed over to Sheikh Hasina ji. Sheikh Hasina ji handed over the flag to me, the Bangladesh, said, you hoist this flag on my house. I went there and hoist the flag,
Right,
removed
sir.
the Pakistani flag and put the Bangladesh flag. As I've been told, I was the first person who hosted the Bangladesh flag on the house of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And this flag I threw. What happened? The Mrs. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Sheikh Hasina ji put the foot on the Pakistani flag and said, Joy Bangla. Everybody said, Joy.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.